Hey guys, this is Cameron Buckin here, aka C-Buc. This is my first podcast for HoopsNation.com. Thanks to Tony Hoops for giving me this opportunity. Pretty much I live in Charlotte, North Carolina, born and raised here. If you know anything about North Carolina, it's a big college basketball state. UNC Duke, of course. So, just grew up watching basketball, loving the game of basketball. College basketball, doesn't matter. Really a fanatic of all sports, regardless, but definitely, of course, of NBA and college basketball. So pretty much if it's in the NBA, I know about it. So send me your questions or topics you would like for me to talk about in future podcasts. So like I said, my name's C-Buc, and hope you guys have a good rest of the day, and I'm out. Peace. C-Buc here for HoopsNation.com. The topic for today is the Los Angeles Lakers. What is going on with Los Angeles Lakers recently? They've lost 4 of 6. Everybody's hitting the panic button. Everything was going great at the beginning of the season. They started off 21-7. They were supposed to make it back to the finals again for the 4th straight year, win their 3rd straight title, three-peat for the 2nd time, for Kobe Bryant in his career. Bringing Kobe Bryant closer to Michael Jordan. But recently they're in a little skid, a little slump. Started on the 21st versus the Milwaukee Bucks. They were blown out at home versus the Bucks, 98-79. Kobe said that before the game he told the players not to spoil Christmas by losing to the Bucks. Everybody was hyped up for the Miami Heat game, obviously, on Christmas Day. Everybody was looking forward to that game and ahead. So maybe the team just wasn't prepared enough for the game. Then on Christmas Day, of course, the Miami Heat came into the Staples Center and won 96-80. Then they went on the road 3 days later, lost 97-82 at San Antonio, picked up back-to-back wins at New Orleans, 103-88, and at home versus the 76ers, 102-98 in a close one, but now lost on the 2nd to the Memphis Grizzlies in a blowout loss by 19 points, 104-85. This year, when Pau Gasol takes at least 16 shots, the Los Angeles Lakers are 9-3. However, when he takes less than 16 shots, 15 or less, they are 14-8. When Pau scores at least 20 points, they are 12-3. And when he scores less than 20, they are only 11-8. Whereas Kobe Bryant, when Kobe takes 20 or less shot attempts, they are 17-3. That is scary. But only 6-8, a losing record, when he attempts 21 or more shots. Pretty much, I'm just looking at it like this, that Kobe's starting to get older in his career, which is nothing wrong with that. He's 32 now, but it's pretty much like he's 36 because coming straight out of high school, even though the first 2 years he came off the bench for the Los Angeles Lakers, he just has so many miles on him. His body's starting to wear down. He said recently that the end is not around the corner but down the street. So obviously not this year or next, but who knows, in a few more years he might be looking toward retirement. Really, I'm just starting to think that now I know Kobe fans wouldn't like this and Laker fans probably wouldn't like it either, but I really think that if you are a Laker fan, just hold on. I think the Lakers will be okay when the All-Star break gets here and they can rest a few extra days and prepare for the rest of February and March and April and just get ready for the playoff time. Plus, on top of this, it's still Kobe Bryant. Regardless of what anyone says, he's still Kobe Bryant at the end of the day. So look for him to still make a push in the playoffs. Same thing happened last year. Everybody started panicking. They went through a little stretch. Kobe had the injuries, and he missed some games. Then he played in some games where he looked horrible in, and everybody was saying that there's no chance that the Lakers would win back-to-back titles, and they corrected the problems before the playoffs started. So Look for the same thing, obviously, to happen again this year. It's still pretty much, in my opinion, the Lakers' conference to lose. Obviously, teams like the Spurs, who are looking young again this year, and the Mavericks, and even young and upcoming teams like the Oklahoma City Thunder, of course, will look to give them problems in the playoffs, and even the Jazz, who are come on strong this year as well. But I still believe that the Los Angeles Lakers will be representing the Western Conference again for the fourth straight year come June. Maybe against, who knows, Boston, Miami, Orlando. But yeah, it should be an interesting one. So, Laker fans, don't panic yet. It's okay. Kobe Bryant's still the Black Mamba. All right, guys, I'm out.